What's up? What's up?
Hey, everybody. Let's, get that turned up a little bit. Okay. A couple things you should notice as soon as we're live. It says we're live. The stream is now live. We're doing great. A couple things you should notice. I think I got, like, the color and the white balance and all the brightness for our camera figured out. We got our nice, new, beautiful lens on the camera. That should be looking good. 2, we've done some configurations with the audio, as we've been getting a lot of complaints about the audio. Hopefully, we will no longer break your speakers. We put a hard limiter and compressor on OBS. 3, we have some new emotes.
Oh my god! wait, we have something. The compressor. So let me just do it.
Okay, compressor test now, everyone.
Oh my god! Jack, how ear piercing was that?
Wow, that was great. Ow.
So it didn't work?
I'm dead. Compressed. The question is, did it blow your speakers or did it just sound distorted? Still kind of loud, but not as loud. Great.
Well, that's ideal then.
You know what? That's something. That's absolutely something.
Alright. So, more Mario XCOM.
Yes.
And I'm enjoying this game.
Okay.
Here's the mild dilemma. I wanted to play more of this. Mm-hmm. We did stream this before.
Yeah, I was playing. Yeah.
I did some playing, but then you did a lot of playing.
Yeah.
After that, I am now right where you were during that stream, so we will see the same things.
Yeah.
2 things. 1, Twitch was having issues that night.
Yeah.
We had like a dozen viewers. 2nd, we'll see how we handle it differently.
That's true.
I wasn't paying. I was like paying no fucking attention.
Right. You were just looking at the chat.
Right.
And whatnot.
Right. Making smart-ass comments now and then, but not really paying any attention to what was going on.
Right.
So we're going to see me play through some levels that we've seen us play through before on stream.
I think
everything's going to be incredibly redundant.
Everything's going to be redundant?
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've been upgrading Mario's Overwatch shots here.
Oh, yeah.
2 Overwatch shots.
That's great.
That's sweet.
That's so great.
That's sweet. Cool. Reduce the cooldown
from 3 turns to 2 turns.
3 turns to 2 turns, and I'm gonna up the damage on that shit now.
Nice, Rich.
I could do that. I could do that, or I could. No, I can't afford that. Can't afford that either.
Oh well, then you gotta keep playing. That's all right.
No, this is fine because I don't mind upgrading the Overwatch damage.
True Blue Channel, the beer that I use for the Pixel beer emote is actually something that I made for one of the Pass Me a Beers. I made a little duck hunt intro for Pass Me a Beer Hunting Edition. And so technically speaking, it's an Old Milwaukee, but I took off all of the logoing for the Pixel beer. So it's just a beer. It's just a beer that you're opening.
No,
I brought the beer back. I brought Tim back just for me. And we still have several more slots for emotes.
Good.
So we'll make some more.
Luigi? He's potentially just flat out fucking overpowered.
Luigi?
Luigi, man.
He's great. Luigi's fucking great.
Him and Mario both have Overwatch shots. Mm-hmm. Luigi's, his cooldown is only 2 turns to start with. I got 1. I can't afford this yet. It reduces the cooldown to like 1 turn. Mm-hmm. Just a 1 turn wait before you can use that Overwatch again.
Yeah.
And you can upgrade that Overwatch to 3 fucking Overwatch shots. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
Damage, that's definitely gonna need to be boosted though.
Mm. Agreed. And you know what? If you pair that with someone like Rabid Luigi, who has his vampire shots, he can give vampire to enemies, and so then if someone is under vampire, anyone on your team can hit them and regain health. So like Mario, Luigi, and Luigi Rabid is a terrifying trio.
I didn't know that about the vampire. I haven't played around with that like at all yet.
Oh yeah, if an enemy is under the vampire effects and anyone hits them, they get health back. It's I'm sorry. Yeah, so don't discount Luigi Rabbid, even though he's a rabbid and therefore sucks.
Because he's got this weaken perk, and honestly, that sounded weak, so I haven't been using him much.
I don't use the weakened perk that much, but his vampire strats, and he has the smack 2 people while running around.
Yeah.
So, he can go smack vampire 2 people. See, look. So he can hit 2 people and give them vampire in 1 turn. Then, if anyone else on your team hits them, they get the effects of the vampire.
There's potential here.
It has super potential. Weekend perk is broken as shit in some situations. To me, like, and I've used the weekend perk, I've never seen it do anything.
Broken how?
Right?
Like it can be really fucking effective broken?
Oh, like it's OP broken?
Right.
Sure.
There's 2 kinds of broken.
Sorry, not the weekend perk, the weaken perk. You can... Luigi Rabbid has a perk that can reduce the damage an enemy gives to you. So...
But, like, it's like... What is it? It's not a very high percentage, I don't think.
No, it's not.
It's like... starts at like 20,
yeah. It has the potential of possibly saving someone's life, but everybody's working for the weekend. I left my coffee over there. I'm gonna go get it.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Because I'm a bad person.
Oh my god, you're just jumping in front of the TV. Why?
Because I got my coffee and my water now. And I need a laptop too. Everything's gonna be fine. Now we got the laptop and everything's fine. Man, you guys, new face cam is more sharp today. Did you get a new camera? We got a new lens. We're now using the Elgato Cam Link, which lets us hook up any camera with an HDMI out and use it as a webcam. And so I'm using my Panasonic GH2, which is my old DSLR. And I just got a new lens. It's a beautiful 20mm prime lens that has a 1.7 f-stop. And if you know what that means, it means it's an incredible lens for low light situations. And so because we don't need to bump up the ISO, or because we don't need to bump up the light in post, we can get a nice crisp shot.
$35 to spend? I don't know what to spend it on.
Is it just the shadows, or does Jack have a farmer stand? I might have a farmer stand. I've been outdoors a lot this weekend. It happens. Jack is talking Chinese to me. Like, f-stop and ISO is basically just how much light you're letting in the camera, and the lower the f-stop on your lens, the more light it can let in, which means the less you need to upgrade in post, which means you get a crisper shot in darker situations. So it's a Panasonic 20mm. It's one that works with my Panasonic camera, so I can use it here for this camera, or I can take it and use it on my nice camera. It is a prime lens, and so there's no zooming. DSLRs normally will auto shut down after about 20 minutes. They all have a setting in the menu that you can stop that shutdown time, which of course is what I'm doing. What's a camera? Get right out of town.
Never underestimate the power of stupidity.
I like it. No, I like it. They're having fun, Rich. Everybody's having fun. I also switched up our chair arrangement a little bit, Rich.
What?
If you notice, I'm a little closer to you.
I did not notice.
And I'm now equidistant. Before, my chair was kind of up a little bit more, and so whenever I talk to you, I had to kind of like look behind me. But now I feel like we're on equal footing. By the way, that is one of that thing looks exactly like a motherfucking Roomba that's leading Mario around.
Yeah.
And one of my biggest complaints at the start of the game was I kept assuming Mario was the leader of the party, and so there are certain things where you need to put your person in front of it, like to go down pipes and stuff. And I wouldn't be able to go down the pipes because I kept putting Mario in there, not the Roomba.
Yeah, I got used to that. Though it does seem to control when like those blue coin sections. It's a bit slippery.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to stay on target for some reason.
I have relatively new Pro Nikon have to restart after 20 minutes as well. Go into the menu and they should have a auto power down function where you can turn off the auto power down function, which is something you need especially when shooting video for it. See, I knew people would get some use out of these oh my gods. I like those. I like that emote. So I need some more emote ideas. Oh, I'm gonna make a Tums one, because everyone wants a Tums emote, Rich. Everyone and their mother wants a Tums emote, so I'll make one. Why is the Roomba even there? The Roomba... Okay, so here's the backstory to this game.
The Roomba's your cursor.
Your Roomba is also the AI of a little girl scientist who invented a nuclear combinatoring ray. And then the Rabbids came in a dishwasher time machine and broke it and started combining everything, which is why we're in this weird world. And so the Roomba is an AI that has been transported into a Roomba. Nice. Nice, Rich.
Oh, did you like having cover?
Oh, you know what, Carson, you're right. We do need a very cool emoji.
Alright, we're gonna try this explosive dash.
Explosive dash?
I gave this guy an explosive dash.
Okay. Make sure you're close enough so Mario can use his hop, too, to hop on the other guy.
That's probably in range. You also want to be in good cover.
Sure. Did he not explode?
The other guy took some damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this should be in range.
Yeah, that's in range.
Both of the... Oh, wait, I can't do that and the...
You can hop on the other guy, though, maybe, if you can hop that far. Oh, there it is! Nice. That's the old twofer right there, Rich. That's great. You know, me, Auntie Nora, this game is fairly fun. It's fairly fun. I find the strategy not to be too daunting. It's light, but still, you know, satisfying when you win. Cinnamon, right? I will not make an AIDS emote, don't worry. Golden shot! You did it.
Kick ass. Kick ass. All kinds of kick ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they got some Overwatch going too.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit about the dumb rabbit Overwatch.
Alright. Now what? Now what? I've kicked so much ass. I don't know what to do.
You need to kill 3 more people.
I
right?
don't know what to do.
So you got the big guys
I've
there.
kicked too much ass.
Big guys are, you know, they can be a problem if you don't think ahead.
I think ahead, Jack.
Well, that was a general. That wasn't a statement to you. That was a general statement to other people. Rich, do you have any... We played the small maps of Friday the 13th last stream, and I think nothing of them.
Yeah, they were okay. I thought it would be awful. I thought it would be just a clusterfuck. Well, it kind of works.
To me, it was just it was just a way to reuse map assets and be a little lazy. I was hoping for drastically different gameplay, and like I think it works too well. Oh, where it works and it doesn't feel any different, you know. Right, I just want some new maps, and I did see that they were working on a fresh.
Oh, I thought that would be close enough. It's not.
For what?
To get in that other pipe.
Oh.
Well, that's not well advised.
Yeah. But Mario's in a good place for others. Maybe others could jump on Mario and get up to that second level. Maybe. Part 5 Jason and Part 5 map have been confirmed. Great! So yeah, that'll be something new. That'll be something new and fresh. Any plans for another co-op PUBG with both of you playing anytime soon? Probably not. My interest is waning as far as PUBG is concerned. I still like, I'll play like maybe 1 or 2 games a day just to be like, I got 20 minutes to kill, I'll play a game. But it's waning hard.
Well, let's try this weekend. Is that?
Wait, is it in range?
I don't know.
Go to X.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. Nope.
No, it's not. There's no point in using it.
Right. And you can't hit them with your bazooka even?
No.
No. Oh, shit. Beady-boom-boom. Oh, man. You won't be able to defeat him in time. One of y'all's gonna get smacked.
It's not a big deal.
One of y'all's gonna get smacked, Rich!
It's not a big deal.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. You know what? Totally fair. Hey, Camaxian, who says, hey guys, normally I wouldn't post links, but this shit deserves to be made fun of. You made fun of the trailer, now make fun of the 6-minute short. The 6-minute short of what? They made a Blade Runner short.
Who did?
The Warner Brothers.
Oh, that's fine.
We'll check that out, Camexian. Thank you for sharing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I got that bookmark now. Thank you. A little 6-minute short, like a little prequel short. Like 3 more movement points, but still get a decent flank on him. Still get a decent flank on him. Kaleidoscope, yeah, or kaleidoscopic, you have a pizza roll. You do. I want some coffee in my belly. Coffee for me. I probably won't. Rich, any plans to play the Dishonored 2 DLC?
There's so much shit to play. Probably not for a while.
Right. I really liked Dishonored 2. I had a good time playing it. I don't necessarily feel inclined to go back to that world for more of its story. So. Coffee. Bunny Boyfriend, I believe both of us are enjoying the Mario game so far.
Yeah.
Later this week, we're probably going to film our review on it, so maybe at the end of the week you'll have some nice, well thought out and edited thoughts on the game. There are some things that bother me about it. Rabbids.
I like the Rabbids.
Rich likes the Rabbids.
I like the Rabbids.
Now I don't like Rich anymore.
Oh, you're a dick.
I'll take that. Take that. Let's see here. Humberto Cabbage Patch says, Game of Thrones will be one of the last big shows that people watch all at once, i.e. episodes airing at a certain time versus all episodes being released at once. Think this is a good evolution of TV?
What's the problem now?
The question is weekly episodes versus binge watching.
That's a fine thing. I love doing it.
Binge watching?
Yes.
There's nothing better. Nothing better than finding a good show and having another episode ready at the wait. I agree. Wahoo. I think it's up to the creators, and if they want a weekly wait, they can still make that happen. They still do that for Hulu shows and Amazon shows. Like, that's still a thing that they can make happen. And that's up to them. I like binge watching just because if I have the time and I'm really into a show, I want to watch as much of it as humanly possible. So that's the thing, Vizarius. We got 6 episodes of The Tick, and according to the creator, they wanted to break the season in half to discourage binge watching. And I think that's bull hockey, because if you want to discourage binge watching, then just, you know... Ah, it's so hot!
The double Overwatch?
Double Overwatch!
Yes!
That's awesome. Peter Serafinowicz says the Tick was, he's great. He does a great Tick. It's a different spin. If you're used to the cartoon, or if you're used to Patrick Warburton Tick, it's a different spin, but it works. And I really, as someone who is a huge fan of the cartoon and a pretty big fan of the comic books, I think Peter Serafinowicz does a really good job. So I really recommend the Tick. Oh, good on you, Mario, just out of the blast zone.
As a spring.
Ooh.
So let us.
So Mario,
spring
if
the
you
trap.
If you take, yeah, you're just gonna knock him back. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Nice, nice. Oh, I love this game.
Snooch to Nooch, you can still love the cartoon Tick. I still love the cartoon Tick.
Dwee da 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 doo da 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 dwee da 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 doo da.
Dweep dub scub bleep dub scub dub dwee dab dab da dow. No, it's great.
What were you doing?
That's the rest of the song. That's the rest of the song, Rich. And then they go skip dab bleep to dab. Boo da da da, boo da da da, boo da da da. Dub dwee, dub 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 dwee. Boom. So you can like both. They're very different tones, and they're different enough where you can still enjoy both of them.
How do I unsub?
Sorry, Jabba. I'll try not to scat anymore. Dr. Doom It Up says Mario at War feels kind of weird.
Ah, I love it.
I mean, basically, the original Mario games, Mario is at war. He just does so by murdering his foes with his own feet.
It's like XCOM with silly jumping moves.
Yeah. But by the way, those silly jumping moves make it fun.
Yeah, no. Well, I think XCOM's fun without them.
Well, oh, right. I like the silly jumping moves.
All right, what's the strat? What's the strat?
If Rich likes this, he should try this little game called XCOM. I think that was a joke. It's okay.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah.
You can never know.
Ben Edlund, yes, did have direct involvement with the cartoon. Actually, but he also had direct involvement with the Patrick Warburton show. And, yeah, he does the Venture Brothers. He does a lot. Ben Edlund does a lot. And he's a main force with this Amazon show, The Tick, and it shows. Like, a lot of the jokes are there. Like, instead of, you know, the cartoon took pot shots at comic book heroes, the show takes pot shots at modern day comic book movies, and it works.
Shit.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Shit. That is what I did not want. Oh, all of this is bad.
Yeah, you got shit movement right now, man. Honest question, is The Office the best sitcom ever? If you are including single camera sitcoms, I might have to go with Arrested Development.
No love for Seinfeld?
Seinfeld's great. Seinfeld's great. Well, I said single camera sitcoms.
All right.
If you're talking classic 3-camera sitcoms, you got your Seinfelds. That's a great one. I know this might be terribly pretentious of me, but I love Lucy. I still have a lot of love for her. They were kind of the originator of the 3-camera format.
These ice bricks, they get blowed up in 2 hits?
I've seen it blown up in 1. I think for all destructible cover, it's randomized, I want to say. But I don't know.
One good rocket did the trick.
No, not Lucy, the film with Scarlett Johansson. I love Lucy. That I've seen that show.
Yeah, you love the film with Scarlett Johansson.
You're right. No, first of all, you're right, and I do. But also the show. I love Lucy as well. They made a Lucy movie with Scarjo. No, Luc Besson made a schlocky action movie with Scarlett Johansson called Lucy, in which she took a drug to use more than 10% of her brain, and that turned her into a kung fu action star. A movie I have not seen but really want to, because I love Luc Besson and I love schlocky action movies. So. They're saying Ben Edlund did 3 episodes of Venture Brothers, and they're all great.
3? I know he did the Scooby-Doo parody. What other ones did he do?
I don't know.
I think the Venture Brothers, the people in charge of the Venture Brothers, they used to write for the Tick.
Oh yeah,
the cartoon. Yeah.
Oh okay, that would make sense. Because aren't they just taking on the Johnny Quest's old style of like action serial?
There's a lot of superhero stuff in the Venture Brothers too, though.
Oh sure. Ooh, nice. Cool. There's an Axe Cop show?
Yeah.
Have you ever read the Axe Cop comics?
I'm familiar with it. I have not read it, no.
Oh, man. For anyone who doesn't know, Axe Cop is a series of comic books. I want to say they're written by a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
They're written by a 6-year-old and drawn by his older brother. And it's exactly as crazy as a 6-year-old would write a comic book starring an axe cop. A cop who has an axe. I want to say there's dinosaurs involved. I didn't know they had a show. That's great. I have too many favorite Tick episodes. I don't know if I could choose just one.
and that's always shit.
XCOM show aired late night on Saturdays on Fox. It did poorly. Well, yeah, sorry.
Look, the thing with XCOM,
Yeah.
it gets old quick,
Oh, yeah.
in my opinion.
I guess I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm not terribly surprised by that. But, you know. It gets old instantly, they're saying.
What's going on?
Remember we put the new hooks on the wall and my keys are hanging on there, and I didn't have my keys with me when I left, and you locked us out.
Karen's here.
It's good, you know. So I need your keys.
A sensible adult would bring keys.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
How am I gonna get home?
give me the house key, and you can get home with your other key. And
I
I'll
only.
let you in.
It's gonna be late when I get home, and the door's gonna be locked, and she's gonna be taking a nap.
I will make sure you can get in. You don't have to make me feel. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Karen.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Rich is going to be right back.
Where do you have to go? You just have to grab your keys and take the house key. out. Oh, okay. Hi, Jack.
Hi,
How are
Karen.
you?
Just fine. How are you doing?
No complaints.
Except for you lost your keys, or
Yeah.
Rich lost your keys is what you're saying.
Well, no, my friend is over. My friend is in town, and she's visiting.
Yeah.
And so I had a couple of pictures that we hadn't put up yet since last time she was here. And I'm like, well, we better put them up so she can see our new wall art. So I put them up, and I put my keys on my key hook, because I put up a key hook, because I thought, I usually use my tile. Like, I have a digital key locator phone app thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But, so I could find them that way if I don't know what I do with them. But I thought, I'll be a grown-up, and I'll put a key hook on the wall. And so I put my keys on the thing, and then I wasn't driving. She was driving. So I just...
So you left your keys on the nice hook that you're not used to grabbing from.
Right, I'm used to just throwing them in my purse or else
course.
putting them somewhere and finding them with the tile. Because that's how I roll.
Yeah, yeah.
So we get back to the apartment, and I'm like, oh, crap. And I'm like, well, I guess I can get the keys from Rich. I called here, but he,
well, yeah.
He's streaming.
Right, right. It would be impolite for him to answer his phone during a stream, which he's done several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he wasn't impolite this time. Because it was me.
Yep.
So I'm like, well, we'll drive over here, and I'll get Rich's key. And Rich is like, how am I going to get in? Rich, I'll be home. I'll make sure that I'm home and awake.
Awake, that's the important, just if you're home, that's fine, but awake is the important part.
And, he can keep his car key so he can drive home, and I'll take that key and get myself in.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good. Chat, we already did talk about the tick. Have you seen the new tick at all?
Just the part that I saw at somebody's house recently.
Oh, okay. What? No? Yeah. Oh, at my house, yeah. That's right. You watched a little bit of it. Oh no, they know you came over for board game night.
Yeah, we came over for board game night, and your wife and kids, and you too, I think. Were watching an episode of The Tick before the boys' bedtime.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because the boys have been watching it because they're okay with cussing now. Everybody's cussing now. So
it's second grade. We've discovered cussing.
It's just cussing is all done, and no worried about cussing.
Is there a unit on that in the textbook? We're gonna talk about cussing.
Right. And so there is cussing in the new Tick show. A warning.
How bad are we talking?
I mean, all the words, all the cuss words.
MF and...
Oh, yeah, MF, MF, SH,
CS?
CS?
Oral sex, but CS.
Oh, I don't know if anyone gets called a cocksucker.
I didn't know if I was allowed to say that word here. Anything I'm not allowed to say? I'm sure your fans have heard all the words there are. Well, she's in the car, so I'm going to get the key from him.
Okay.
So I'm not leaving her just kind of waiting.
All right, well, hi, Karen. Bye, Karen.
Bye.
What a special surprise. Give it up for Karen, everybody. You never know what's going to... She went out the other door. And she went out one door, and Rich came in the other door. It was a farce. A farce just happened. Yay! Goodbye, Karen. Hey, welcome, Karen. It's great. Everything is great. I You clapped? Oh, good. Everything is great. Everything is great. Where are we seeing? Oh man, I'm really behind on tips. Sorry, everybody. Hold on. Yaden says, "Hey guys, after I saw you stream this game, I had to buy XCOM 2. This isn't the first time you made me play a game because you always stream interesting games. Keep up the good work." After seeing us play this, someone went right out and bought XCOM 2.
In the likely event that she falls asleep and locks the door, I might need a place to crash tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's that? Nope.
Nope.
Which way tightens it? This way, that's why. I untightened it. Yeah, there, how's that?
I think it's alright.
Okay, great.
For now.
He's not sleeping in the doghouse, he's sleeping in the cat house, so. You still have the keys to the cat house, right? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I know, like, tonight's the big season finale of Twin Peaks. Actually, last night, I finally, I bit the bullet, and we got our 7-day free Showtime trial, possibly playing for Showtime. I started watching Twin Peaks yesterday, the new Twin Peaks. And the first episode is so David Lynch. It's so David Lynch it hurts. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I got one episode down of the new Twin Peaks. So I've one episode down. I don't know anything beyond that, but I'm excited. I'm not spoiling anything, obviously, because a lot of people have not seen it yet, but so far I dug it. I dug what they were doing.
Damn. Well,
you can still get behind him.
No, I can do this.
Yeah, but you won't be able to hit him.
Well, he's not going to get a shot anyway. He's nowhere near hitting anybody.
Oh, sure.
So I can do that. Actually, I could still destroy that cover if I really wanted to. That also hurt my own guy.
Yeah, and that won't hit him for anything.
And I can do this.
There you go. You could stomp on his head. And then,
I can do more than that.
Shoot him in the back. Yep. Shoot him right in the goddamn back. Oh, no. Oh, now you fucked, son. Mad strats. Jack, can you explain this game to me? I'm not getting it so far. It's XCOM, man. It's grid-based movement and turn-based tactical shooting at each other. It's just that easy.
All right.
Let's see here. True Blue Channel says, another streamer I'm currently watching play this said that this game is actually more complex than XCOM because of the wider skill trees, diverse environments, and bigger weapon variety. Maybe a bigger weapon variety, but really the weapon variety isn't that much because it's just the same weapon with different stats.
Yes!
Like higher stats. They're just basically upgrades to your weapons.
Some of the weapons have like status effects like spring but in XCOM that's directly equivalent to the different ammo types.
Right.
So that's about a wash.
Okay.
There's different skills, like movement skills, like you got like the jumping skills, but even though XCOM doesn't have the same like jump on your teammates, they're still traversing like the grappling hook and whatnot.
Right. So
I don't know if
you think it's a horse apiece as far as like depth of gameplay?
As far as I've got a lot further to go in this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say XCOM's deeper, but this isn't shallow.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fair. You know what? That's a fair statement.
Plus, this is completely lacking like the base building type elements.
Right.
That an XCOM has.
Oh God! Right. Which can completely change your strategy. depending on what part of the base you build. So, yeah. P. Dill says XCOM doesn't have puzzles. I would say neither does this game. You just walk around. The puzzles here are very light.
That's not strategic depth. Puzzles are not strategic depth. That's just... it's puzzles. Oh, I thought I could bounce off him and do it. I don't have to anyway. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You know what? You're fine. Anonymous says, hi, Jack and Rich. I'm starting a weekly-ish bad movie club at my college to watch garbage with friends. That's a great idea, Anonymous. Wondering if you had any tips or suggestions. You guys rock. Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, says Jimmy. I mean, just watch all those old Best of the Worst episodes. You'll find some good ones in there. You know, there's nothing I would recommend outside those episodes, but... except for Life Force. If you haven't seen Life Force, you should definitely see that.
Oh, that's probably... yeah, it's not gonna kill me.
Mega hit. Overkill. The Jar. There's a bad movie discussion happening over on Reddit about like what's the bad movie that you would use to torture someone? Like it was your job to torture someone with a bad movie, right?
Thanks.
Well, here's what I said, Rich. I would go for the triple feature.
Things, The Jar, and D.B. Cooper versus Bigfoot.
Not D.B. Cooper.
No?
Not D.B. Cooper. I would start with something a little more innocuous to create a false sense of security. Okay, so something like, oh, what did I say? D.B. Cooper would have, I mean, that's great. You love things. Get right out of here. Things.
No human being loves things.
Nobody loves things. No sane person loves things.
Ah, I remember this.
Okay, no, so you know what I'd start with? The item.
Oops.
Do you remember the item?
Yeah.
So now the item is bad, but it's not horrendously bad. And so it's...
Well, the whole point of this, though...
Exactly, to torture someone. But so that's the thing, Rich. It's not horrendously bad. So you show that to your torture victim, and they go, "This is all you got? I can deal with that."
No, the other way. Stupid.
They say, "I can deal with that." Then you hit them with Things. And Things is an awful, terrible, confusing movie.
There we go.
Then, when they're just at their breaking point, you hit them with the jar, and their brain turns to mush, and you can get anything you want out of them.
Zat's fantastic.
Zat?
Zat is fun to watch. We're talking about movies that aren't fun to watch.
Right. Something that would destroy someone's will to live. Yep.
Go back, Ridge. I explore. I explore. I don't know what you want me to go back to. This... oh, that thing.
I don't think I've ever seen Laserhawk, no. Rich, have you ever seen Laserhawk?
Which one is that?
Mark Hamill film. Take the statue with you.
I can't.
Oh, you can't pick it up yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if that's what you wanted, that's the thing I am not currently capable of, so...
Well, you got the other thing. That's all that matters. You did it. Let's see here. Dream Theater 1310 says, please, please do a half in the bag for... Rich and I have no control over what half in the bag gets made. So, like, I could text...
Like best of the worst? Yeah.
Yeah, best of the worst we might have a say in.
Have in the bag, and, you know, show I'm not doing reviews on... I ain't got no say there.
Nope, nope. Sometimes Mike and Jay...
well, Mike and Jay, what you're going to review, it doesn't work like that.
I think even if we said, hey, I've heard you should do this, they'd go, all right, and they wouldn't do it. Like, that's not... like, they would forget about it the second we left the room, so... Anonymous says, Jack, I've been getting into hip-hop recently. Run the Jewels, Aesop Rock, Tyler, the Creator, nice. MF Doom, Death Grips, and stuff like that. Do you have any suggestions for further listening? No, man, that's the you already got it, man. You got the good stuff. You got the fucking good stuff right there. I really enjoy, I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar's Damn right now, and I think it's a really good album. It's very chill. So if you're into stuff like Aesop Rock and Run the Jewels, which is really like hard and bombastic, it'll be a gear shift for you. But it's really chill, good hip hop. Also, if you want to get a little more schlocky, maybe a little more gangsta, I really recommend ASAP Rocky. He has a really good album. He has an album that I listen to a lot. ASAP Rocky, and it's ASAP spelled $A$AP. Rocky. Rich is totally into it. Don't pretend like you're not. Long live ASAP. Gangsta, yeah. Yeah, I can turn it up a little bit, no problem. So, I really like that. All you need to do is, if you want to be sold on... on ASAP Rocky, go and listen to the song One Train. It's him, it's Drake, it's Danny Brown, Kendrick Lamar is on it. One Train is an amazing song. Also, if you've never listened to Wu-Tang, fucking listen to some Wu-Tang. Enter the Wu-Tang is a really great album that I think everyone who's into hip-hop should own, just because I think...
Yes.
Oh, yep. Hold on, they want the music and the game up a little bit, Rich. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Just a little bit for you guys. There you go. Music in the game is up a little bit. Now Jack is talking Chinese to me. Yeah, I know, it's... I like the hip-hop. Wu-Tang Clan, first of all, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, and that's something you should know right off the bat. Nice. Oh, you got this, you got this.
Totally.
Totally. So, yeah, get Enter the Wu-Tang, get Long Live ASAP, get, trying to think what else I just really enjoy listening to off the cuff. Get a Mos Def album. Mos Def is a great rapper.
Alright, so what else is around here that I need to find? That I can do yet? I hate this Metroidvania style shit, like... You see all this shit, and you don't remember what you have to come back for, and it all becomes a confused mess.
And it's not even Metroidvania style, because in Metroid, you actually are supposed to go through the, you backtrack, and that's a purposeful gameplay.
It's filler.
Huh?
It's filler.
And here it's filler. In Metroid,
it's filler.
Backtracking is part of the gameplay because it leads to more exploring areas, where you need to backtrack in order to get to the next area. Here, you don't have to backtrack. Wait, you like Death Grips? I've never heard Death Grips. But if you're comparing them to the likes of Run the Jewels and Aesop Rock, I might, and MF Doom, I might give them a listen, yeah.
This is where I came from. What was down here? Oh, just this. Oh, well, that was a waste of... That was a waste of everything.
Oh. I'm sorry, Rich.
That's alright.
I'm so sorry. Death Grips is a lot more intense. Okay, well, I'll give them a listen. I will do my best to remember to listen to... How long are these segments between the gameplay?
Too long.
Sometimes they can be. Like,
no, a lot of it's optional.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to find different weapons because it might be a good upgrade. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the treasure boxes you find are just like concept art,
right?
Or a 3D model that you can look at later. That's horse malarkey.
I don't have to do the shit that I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to miss out on a good weapon either, so I'm doing it.
Right. CCRW, I've heard Dalek. I have heard Dalek. I'm okay with Dalek. The band. Let's see here. Where are we? Anonymous says, "Hi Jack, just want to thank you for sharing your weight loss tactics over the past few years. I'm currently down 20 pounds and I'm officially no longer overweight. Thanks for the tips." Follow up? Oh, the next one. Do you have any good muscle building tactics that won't involve me spending a lot of money on gym or equipment? Now that I'm approaching scrawny again, I need to start bulking up in the right places. No, and I know nothing about gaining muscle. I've barely figured out how to lose weight. Find yourself a nice web form for building muscle. I got nothing, and I can't help you. I'm very sorry. But really, really happy to hear that you found some weight loss tactics that worked for you. It's tough, and it's a daily. It's something you have to think about every single day if you want to do it right. But good on you. It's worth it.
Yada yada yada. Never-ending battle.
It is a never-ending battle. Always.
Yeah.
Always. It is always, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people go into a diet thinking like, oh, I'll go on this diet, and then eventually I'll go off the diet, and you just don't. Because, you know, then you gain the weight back. So, it's good. But it's good. It's worth it. That's all I can say. It's never been not worth it for me since I've lost the weight. You feel better. No, it ends when you die. Mr. I Love the Ants says there's a ton of workout videos on YouTube. $15, $25, and $40 dumbbells can go a long way. Absolutely. And then, you know, just make sure that you are changing your diet appropriately for bulk days as opposed to cut days. And I'm sure there's someone out there who can help you a lot better than I can. Good luck, Mr. Anonymous. Not ASAP Rock, ASAP Rocky. Look up One Train. Listen to the song One Train by ASAP Rocky, and it will convince you to get the album. And the album's good. Long live ASAP. There it is. Yeah, if you're going on a diet, get really used to grilled chicken. That's it. That's the most. That's most grilled chicken. That's all you got. Thank you, Beefcake, for linking to One Train. Great fucking song. Great fucking song.
That statue peeing. It's not going to let me turn and look, is it?
You can go. You can turn it. Well, if you get closer, you have to press the A, and then you get like a little cutscene where you
cactus or something.
Oh, okay. But look at his face. He's supposed to be peeing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Jack is all about that thug life. I enjoy. You know, if you ever listen to someone like, you know, Dr. Dre talk about NWA, or, you know, like any gangster rapper who wasn't really that gangster back in the day, they always talk about it being like a bit of an exaggeration and more just about what was happening in their neighborhood. Not necessarily that they were the gangster, but they're just talking about experiences that they've had in their neighborhood. And I like that. I like people telling stories.
Do this, but it's still gonna obliterate my cover, won't it?
If you shotgun that brick, yes. Yes, it will. Oh, can you not aim at him? Ah, dick.
I'm not super worried about it.
That's true. Zelda Breath of the Wild is also out on the Wii U, so you don't need a Switch to play it. And apparently the emulated version, because there is a Wii U emulator out there that's apparently pretty functional, they now have Breath of the Wild, the ROM version, playing at a stable 60 frames a second. So the illegal PC version is now up to snuff.
Do you own the copy of the game? I don't give a fuck.
I wasn't trying to bring up a thing.
I really don't give a fuck.
I wasn't trying to bring up a thing.
I think the message here is Nintendo, get your shit together and release a console that isn't subpar by modern standards.
You know.
That's the message I might take away from this.
They could. I don't know. They could probably make a pretty penny releasing all their games on multiple platforms. You know, still have your hardware. You have to take it to go. Yo. We need an emote of Rich wearing a pirate hat and an eye patch. On it. Rich.
Yeah.
This is a good question here. Would you say this game adds enough to the genre that it is not a complete rip-off of XCOM?
Yes.
Okay. Stuff like the movement, the jumping.
The abilities are different. No, it's same genre, but it's a different game. It's not a reskin.
Right. I can be with you there.
Ah, shit.
I don't think I've heard Jack's opinions on games like Mega Maker. Mega Maker is more of a gray area because they are.
Just don't.
What?
There's no good that can come of this.
I'm just gonna state my opinion. Well, because here you might like this because here's what Mega Maker is doing. Sure, they're taking a copyrighted image, right? But they are taking a piece of art and distorting it enough to make it their own thing, right? They're not just taking the game and, you know, taking the code and putting it on the computer. It's being transformed. Mega Maker is being transformative of the original art.
Fuck.
Oh, you can't reach him? It's fan fiction. Well, but like I said, more importantly, they are doing something new with this character, and so like, if you're someone like me and is okay with hip-hop artists taking samples and reimagining them into their songs, I'm a little more okay with something like Mega Maker because they're taking the sprites and finding a new way to arrange them for our enjoyment. So, obviously, technically speaking, they can't make any money, but it's a free game, so they're not making any money off of it. So it really doesn't matter, but if it would be a shame. Well, no, not really, because, you know, they could just reskin everything. It would be a shame if someone like Sega, or not, sorry, Capcom, wanted to take down Mega Maker because of use of copywritten images. That would be a shame. Hopefully a nice reskin would work. I know that's what the Zelda, someone made a Zelda Maker.
Yeah.
And then Nintendo shut them down, and so they're just reskinning, and, you know. That's not hip-hop sampling, that's a remix, exactly. And that's why I'm saying I'm more okay with something like Mega Maker. They're remixing. They're doing their own thing. Kind of like 20XX. Doing their own thing. Everybody knows it's everyone knows it's roguelike Mega Man. But you slap a new coat of skin on it and oh, it's something different.
I'll take that. What a letdown.
Oh, just like a piece of art? Yeah, no, nothing's good unless it's a golden box. The golden boxes are the ones that have the weapons in them. So. Blue, yeah, I did play Pokemon Uranium, and I know that's basically the same thing. I've played a few, like, Pokemon ROM hacks where they try to make their own game using the basic code of Pokemon. Like I said, those situations I'm a little more forgiving as far as my personal opinion, and please keep in mind it's just my opinion, because they're doing something new, they're doing something fresh. I played Pokemon Uranium on stream a bit. I was actually, the only thing I was upset about with Pokemon Uranium was they have real Pokemon in there. I thought they were going to 100% make their own thing, but they still have real Pokemon in there. That's an interesting ability. I haven't played around too much with it.
What, the attract enemies?
Yeah. I can tell you that later enemies in the game have that ability, and it has fucked me royally.
Well, they do that to you?
Yeah. Like, I feel like I have really good cover, and I'm ready to make my move the next turn, and all of a sudden, they use that ability, and all my guys are out in the open and dead. And it's like, fuck. You know, he uses that ability first, everyone takes a shot because they're no longer in cover. It's deadly. Right. Yes, Rich is really liking the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think currently Rich has 2 Rabbids on his squad.
Yeah.
You're rocking the Mario and Luigi Rabbid. I think that's fair.
I'm thinking about changing it up. I don't know how I feel about Captain No Range.
Right. If you can give him some more movement points, and then he can really like get behind there and hit multiple people with his shotgun, which is very nice.
I don't have more movement points.
You don't have more, and he does have the hit 3 people in his dash hit. If you build him up, he can be really nice. I really like Mario, Luigi Rabbid. That's my usual go-to team. I was playing around a little bit with Peach because she has a really good heal ability, but...
Alright, I'm not going to use him until I get my hammer.
Tiberius, I have one Rabbid. And the Rabbid is usually Rabbid Luigi. And then I swap between regular Luigi and Peach. Probably just going to stick with regular Luigi. Peach is a really good healer.
Look at her. 3 dashes.
Yeah, she has 3 dashes too.
And upgrade the damage. That's really useful. She's got a heal, which
yep.
I need to upgrade it.
Right.
I'm not feeling much healing coming from that.
Well, that's why I usually switch. I usually just go the Luigis in Mario, because then I just kill them fast enough where I don't even need to heal. No, I like Peach. Peach has the shotgun. She has the duck grenade, which comes in handy very often. I really like the duck grenade. And I like her jump heal. That has saved my ass a few times. But that's the thing. Rabid Luigi has that vampire heal, which also does damage to the enemies, which is that has worked out better for me. That vamp heal is where it's at, man. Good evening, Crunky. Let's see here. Dr. Doom It Up says, hey guys, first live stream in a while. Any plans for another Euro-friendly stream in the future? I'm so tired right now. Also, Rich's Death Star popcorn machine bit had me laughing in tears. I did watch that after the stream on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That was a great fire. That was a great fire,
That was unplanned and
I know.
real.
It's beautiful. That's what I'm saying is it's beautiful. That was a beautiful fire. Yeah, we'll do it. We can do another Euro-friendly stream. It'll help me slowly goad Rich into earlier start times. Do some day streams. You know, if you guys want really early streams, I'll just start streaming at like 10 in the morning, but it'll be me cleaning up Legos. If you guys are okay with that, I'll just do an in real life stream from like 10 to noon every day, and it'll just be me organizing Legos in our basement, which are an unholy goddamn mess. So if that's something you think you'll like, you know, every day, just you know, we'll talk about the news of the day while I clean Legos. No, not building Legos. Me cleaning up Legos. I have all these at home. I have all these wonderful bins, and I have like the little screw and bolts organizers that you get at Home Depot for the tiny Legos. And the idea is we would organize all of our Legos so it'd be really easy to find the piece. But then when you want to clean up quickly, you just kind of shove them all into one bin. And then every once in a while, we take the bin, dump it out, and organize all the little pieces, and I haven't done it in so long that all of our Legos are a mess. So... I'm not the dad from the Lego movie. Like, I let my kids build whatever they want. Everyone says that. Everyone calls me President Business. But no, they build whatever they want. I'm trying to make it easier for them to find the piece that they're looking for when they say, oh, I want to build a tank or whatever, right? And then, oh, but I need this piece. And I say, well, I can show you exactly where that is because I put all these pieces here. And then it's... I'm teaching my children how to be organized. And if you are organized, it helps facilitate creativity.
Am I still using an inferior blaster? I'm a dumbass.
Oh, you are. Honey damage or bounce damage?
I gave What's-Her-Face all of the honey damage, so I think I'm gonna go with bounce.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're both good. You know, They both do different things. They both work. Jack in shorts picking up Lego action. That's what it would be. If that's what you want, you let me know. I'll make that happen. Bi-weekly... No, not bi-weekly. Maybe a bi-monthly Lego organization stream. Just me drinking coffee, organizing Legos.
Alright.
How does you organize help your kids learn the importance of organizing? We usually do it together.
They won't do it on their own.
Huh?
They won't organize on their own.
No, they won't organize on their own. But the hope is that they will enjoy the organization so much that it's something they take with them.
It won't stay up, Jack. It won't.
I'm sorry.
It won't.
I'm sorry. Yes, and I'll make sure Biscuit's down there for the stream, so it'll be me organizing Legos with Biscuit.
Alright, who else is around that I gotta worry about? That guy. Who's over here? There was one out in the open. Alright, alright.
Right, but you just have to get to the area here. This isn't about killing anyone. Thank you for the straw poll. For if anyone wants to do a Euro-friendly Lego tidying stream, but it looks like overwhelming the votes are nah. Nah. That's fair. You know what? That's fair.
Probably should have brought Luigi.
Do you have them organized by color, then by type, by brick? Oh god, why can't I stop asking about vote? So, you know, the bigger pieces is just by color. You know, like a big bin of the whites, the blues, the blacks, the greens, for any of the bigger bricks. As you get to the smaller, more specific pieces, that's when you need to start organizing by type and not necessarily by color. And so we have one bin that's all just the tours, you know, just the 2x1 brick. We have one that's all just like the like curved circle on one end with the 4 on the other end. As you get smaller, it's more important to organize by type. And that's what the little, you know, you go to Home Depot and you can get the drawers that are full that help organize screws and nuts and bolts. Those are great for organizing smaller Lego pieces. And right now we currently have only one bin that's all guys, you know, like all the guy parts, all the heads, the bodies, the legs. And then another bin for all the accessories that can go with that, and that includes weapons. So weapons, accessories is one bin, guys is another bin. But I'm starting to think that actually we need to organize the guys a little more efficiently because my kids like to rip apart the guys and build their own unique guys.
Shit.
This week on Previously Recorded, Atheism versus Agnosticism and Lego Organization. This is why I subscribe to you guys. Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are the two topics that are most important to Rich and I. Is Lego Organization and Atheism versus Agnosticism. Oh man, you guys really want me to do a Lego Organization stream? Great. Are you into Lego or just your kids? My kids more so than me. I don't have the time. If I had all the time and money in the world, yes, I would build Legos all the time. I love putting Legos together. I love following instructions and putting the sets together, and then I love to make my own things. Legos are great. Legos are fucking great. But, no, I don't have an Excel spreadsheet for my Lego organization. A lot of it's just freeform because, you know, you start to make piles of like Lego pieces and then you have to just make a call. Do all of these go together? Or is it better if I separate this down even more? Shit, Rich. You know, like, for example, there are 2 different grays in the Lego world. There's the light gray and the dark gray.
This is a conversation we're having. And it's kind of, I don't know if it's horrible or great or what.
Rich, this is something that is very important to me. And so, you know, if you don't have a lot of Legos, you can put all your grays together, your light grays and your dark grays. But as soon as you get a few sets, you're going to realize there's a big difference between your light grays and your dark grays. And then if you're organizing your wheels, do you put the full wheel together, or do you put the rubber and the inners in separate places? This is what? So, in any case, there's a lot of options. When I do my Euro-friendly Lego cleaning streams, I'll show you my setup. It's pretty awesome. The favorite set that I've built that I have currently, I bought myself the clay face from the Lego Batman movie, because I love clay face. And there's a really neat clay face from the Lego Batman movie. He actually has a mouth that you can move to make different faces. He has cool big hands, a shooter, so I really like my Lego clay face. Retromania OG says, to be fair, this isn't discussing the terms and service of Twitch, so it's better. So and see, Dr. Smoketree says, looking for pieces is no fun at all, which is why organizing them ahead of time is how you make it fun. If you know you want to build something and you know exactly where those pieces are, it makes for a much better building experience.
What's the strat? What's the strat? What is the strat?
So, who's got movement left?
A lot of people.
Oh, okay. Well, then you got a lot of strats. What? Why did you do that?
Fun.
Just... That's fine. What is the process called when you lay out the like-kind pieces for a build? It's called knolling.
It has a fucking name?
Oh, no, that's knolling is organizing anything by like, shape, size, or color. So knolling is the process of organizing in general. And it's especially useful when building Legos. You know, when you open up the bag for a set, you knoll them, you put them all in like shape, color, and sizes, and then when you build, they're really easy to find. I do not super glue my Legos together. Knolling. Yep, you guys got it. I do not use the Craggle. You guys are crazy. So, and yeah, that's basically what I'm doing when I'm organizing my Legos after the fact. Is I'm just putting them in places where it's easy to find them. I used to like the original Space Lego, but now it's all boring Star Wars shit. Yeah,
that's very true.
That is very true. Like, a set we just got a little bit ago, we got a space shuttle, which has been a really, you know, it's just like the classic space shuttle, not Star Wars, you know. And I've really liked it. And it has the really cool, like, half-curve, longer pieces that we've been able to turn into other spacecrafts very easily, so. Nice, Rich. Then, you know, like, there's some cool sets in the branded stuff. The set that I really want, they have a Mr. Freeze from the Lego Batman movie that looks fucking badass. It's like a big mech suit Mr. Freeze. I really want that. And they have that new Lego Ninjago movie coming out, and it looks like they have some really neat. I like the big robots, like the big mech suit robots. So, the Lego Ninjago movie has some neat mech robot sets. So, I'm excited about all that. As that's usually like, that's half of like Christmas and birthdays at our house is just Lego sets. Fucking Legos everywhere. Let's see what we got here. Casual Horse says, I hardly play video games. I cannot stand side scrollers, especially with double jumps. And I don't care for superhero movies, yet I still love your channel. Thanks for all the great entertainment. Well, thank you, Casual Horse. Whatever you find here, we appreciate it. We appreciate your patronage.
She have line of sight. I don't know if she will. Move over there.
Rich is playing a Rabbids game, and Jack is talking about Legos. Is this the most baby-friendly streamer? What? Fuck yeah, it is. This one's for the kids. Alright, Anonymous says, I need your help settling a debate. If someone buys a gift for someone else, who does it belong to? The person who bought it or the person who received it?
The person who received it, but only after they received it.
Is the buyer allowed to take it back?
No.
No.
Not after it has been given.
That is true.
You can just never give it to them and change your mind about whether or not you wanted to give it to them.
Right. Once the gift has been given, there no take-backsies.
No backsies on gifts.
Yep. There's actually something, there is the engagement ring law. The question is, Rich, is if someone gets engaged to someone else, and they give them, like, you know, a ring for you know, because they love them, do they legally have the right to get that engagement ring back after, like, if the
right.
if the engagement breaks off?
I view the engagement ring specifically as a sort of contract. If there has been an actual marriage, it is hers.
Yes.
If she calls it off, she should give it back. If he calls it off, he shouldn't have signed the contract.
So you're half right. So there is a law on this.
Yeah.
And the law states that if either call it off, whoever bought the ring gets it back.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it was meant as a contract and it was meant as a gift of
Well, I guess
affection.
he could be calling it off because she did something horrible.
Right.
So all right, I'll you know what, I'll even agree to that.
And so legally speaking, any gift that's given for the contractor out of love or whatever has to be returned to the purchaser. But let's say he bought her a laptop and then called the engagement off, he cannot ask for the laptop back. So that's actually a real thing that happens. But no, any gift that you give is then that person's thing that they can do with what they want. Even if what they want to do is return it to the store and get store credit. Like, that's their thing. Then you just gave them a shitty gift. That was
Pick
mean.
gifts better.
That was mean of me to say, and I'm sorry. What if the gift was a Lego set? Then the receiver gets to keep that. The fiancé gets to keep that, or ex-fiancé. Oh, Sir Danketh of Whale. Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
Would you rather be playing XCOM right now?
Fine with both of these things. You can like 2 different things.
All right. Ebrioso says, my husband bought me a laptop and Legos for my birthday. Those are legit love gifts.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I'm saying is you can't, you are under no legal obligation to give those back. Unlike the ring, which you are under legal obligation to give back.
So let's just go back. I presume that just goes back.
I would also assume that, yeah. What if a laptop is given in lieu of a ring? I think you would find yourself with quite the burden of proof. Unless you have it engraved on the laptop that you are giving it to them in lieu of a ring and that the laptop symbolizes your contract of marriage. You would probably have a really hard time proving that in court, that your laptop was given to them in lieu of a ring. Yeah, you would need a picture of you kneeling with and opening a laptop. That's what you would need. Voltic Surge, I assume that, yes, Rich will get into the XCOM 2 expansion.
Yeah.
Just not, we're playing this right now.
These things came out at the same fucking time.
The same day.
Yeah.
The exact same day. So yes, we will get into the XCOM 2 expansion. I can only assume that will be many streams as Rich really gets into XCOM. So. So anyway, Anonymous, as far as gifts are concerned, I don't know who you're having this debate with, but if they ever give you a gift, be really wary of it. Because this seems like a very simple thing. Once you give a gift, it is then that person's. Okay, Faradin2772 says, finally made it to a stream, didn't realize I have a free subscription, so here you guys go. Thanks for chatting it up with me, Jack. And Rich, I still owe you a free game from the first Souls stream.
Shit.
You got it. Nice. There you go. Those golden boxes have the weapons in them. The Blue Prism says, hi again, guys. I recently was able to grab The Witness for $10. Did I just get fucked by the unholy cock of Jonathan Blow? Is it worth $10? I have heard some people say it is. I don't think it is. But some people really like it.
You do you, man.
But yeah, you do you. It's if you're into that kind of thing, that's great. Maybe you will get $10 of enjoyment out of it. Faradin says, Rich, I played Enemy Unknown Within for hundreds of hours. It's one of my top games ever, but I avoided XCOM 2 because a good friend of mine said it was bad, and reviews I read weren't... Oh, hold on.
It's great.
Well, I know you think it's great.
I'll tell you who thinks it's bad. People who get upset that turtle strats don't really work as well anymore.
Oh.
One of the most effective ways to play XCOM, the enemy within, enemy unknown.
Yeah.
Was by hanging back, hunkering down, making sure you're always under good cover.
Yeah.
This is not a bad thing. I enjoy that game.
Yeah.
XCOM 2 wanted to shake it up. They wanted to force you to be aggressive and move. So most missions have some sort of timer.
Okay.
It's a big adjustment.
Yeah.
I got used to it, and I think I like it better.
Well, that was the question: is which would you like better, the original or 2?
You need to. XCOM 1 is following this is my plan, this is my procedure, this is what works, we're gonna follow the plan, and we're gonna win. Sometimes in XCOM 2, you have to improvise.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing. Forces you to think on your feet.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Beep-de-boop-boom. Beep-de-boop-boom. I think that's a fine... No, and you know, I had some fun with XCOM 2. It's not necessarily my thing, but I enjoyed what I played of it.
What's the next thing I want to unlock from Mario?
Anyone know what stream Jason died in? That was FTJ, Faster Than Jason.
Just went up, didn't it?
Yeah. For some reason, when I was cutting up streams, I forgot to upload that one to YouTube, and so
I missed the.
And I don't know why. It just didn't go up, and so it's out of order. But that one just went up yesterday, I think. FTJ, Faster Than Jason. That one has the Jason kill in him. And yes, it was a legit Jason kill.
Some people found it more impressive than others.
That's right. Karen. Karen!
Ooh, like more. Oh god, that's 70. Do I save up for that?
130% damage for your Overwatch shots that you get 2 of?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. 2 free shots. That's 130% damage.
I'm a ways away from affording that.
That's a nice upgrade.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Theodore Larson, I will be honest with you. I have not played Overwatch since before Doomfist came out. We've had a ton of other things to play. Overwatch used to be the thing that I would start playing like if I just had like a half hour to kill, and now I find myself just getting in a quick game of PUBG and actually going back to Team Fortress 2 and just getting a couple rounds of a Team Fortress 2 game in. So nothing against Overwatch. I still think it's a great game. They have some new maps coming out, which so I'll probably hop on when the new maps come out. But you know, it's nothing against Overwatch. I just, for some reason, don't feel like playing it. All right. Accept my invite so we can PUBG you. Okay, Jargus. I think I have some free slots. I like that every once in a while, and you know, like I'll hop on PUBG and hang out in the lobby for a little bit, see if anyone invites me to a game, and because you know the games with other people are always more fun. But since they ruined Diva, I know they've been working a lot on Diva. I was reading, I forget if it was an article or if it was just someone's like blog post somewhere, basically saying that they are trying to turn every character into Soldier 76. They're trying to basically make everyone DPS, have one large scale weapon, and have a self-healing ability.
Does that mean they're ruining it?
Well, it means they have this diverse cast of characters who, in a team-based game, can function really magically together if everyone knows what they're doing, and if everyone's communicating. But not everyone knows what they're doing and not everyone's communicating, and so they want to also make sure that if you're playing in a group of people who aren't communicating, you can still have a decent time. And Soldier 76 is really good at that, at like just handling his own business. He has a good damage per second weapon with a machine gun, he has a rocket launcher, and he has an ability to heal himself, which means like he can just hang out and do his own thing and not be dependent on another teammate. And it seems like they're trying to do that with a lot of other heroes. Homogenization Sunday. That's a great way to put it. Thank you.
Why do they want this?
The Overwatch dev team is doing this to make sure that you can have a good time and not be dependent on your team, which I think is a bad decision. Oh, look at that mailbox. That's adorable. That's great.
Alright, I might need that.
Look, I mean, oh, nice vamp damage, too. So in any case, like I said, it's nothing personal. I love Overwatch. I have a ton of hours into it, but I just haven't been playing it recently. Yep. Only 2 healers in the entire game that can solo heal, which is really well. And that's the other thing is like they tried to introduce another healer character, but almost no one uses Ana as a healer. Everyone uses her as an offensive sniper. And now they are changing up Mercy to make her more of a battle medic, which means that Mercy is going to be healing even less people. Lucio at least has a passive heal, so he can still shoot at people while healing others around him, but for someone like me who plays a lot of Mercy, actually I've been reading about all the changes they're making to Mercy in the PTR, and I'm fairly excited about it. So maybe when they get that pushed out, I'll hop back in again. Ana is absolutely the worst healer. I agree, she is the worst healer. And I don't much care playing for her, but I do like playing as Mercy, and...
Can they charge through the...
No. No, they have to go around.
Alright. Alright, I can handle this.
Yeah.
I can handle this.
As someone who doesn't play Mercy, her changes seem cool. They do. Like, I like the, you know, because Mercy's main superpower was the team heal, like reviving everyone at once, which is very situational. And they're turning that from her big superpower to a mild superpower that you can use more often, but only revives one person. I think that's a really, that's going to be a game changer as far as strategy is concerned. And they're just making it so her main superpower makes her more powerful in general. Which means all of her superpowers respawn quicker, she's faster, stronger, and can fly. Hi, Street CEO. So I'm excited to mess around with Mercy once she gets her big change. But
Alright, bringing him may have been a mistake. Is what it is. Is what it is.
Yep. You played Mercy in PTR and she's kind of shitty? Well, you know, we'll see. That's the whole point PTR is there. The public test region is Blizzard's kind of like open beta, where they test out new features and iron out. Oh yeah, you remember to pay attention to the weather. That was awesome! That was awesome. Public test region. Uh-oh. Ooh.
It's fine.
Just
He's
barely.
actually right where I want him.
Just barely. Public Test Realm? Is that what it's called? Oh, well, I suppose. I don't go into the PTR, so I actually don't know what it's called. I assumed region, but Realm makes an equal amount of sense, so I'm not terribly surprised, but... Oh, okay. So when are we going to get our first Lego cleaning stream? I'll look into it. I'll look into it. We can make this a reality. The Lego cleaning stream. According to the straw poll, this seems like something that you want. After our first one, we'll see how many of you still want it. Ouch.
It'll be fine.
You know, he doesn't come after you if you do this, right?
If you do what?
If you hit him like that. So, yeah. Yes, we know Cuphead is almost out. We'll probably play it. I'm not anti-playing Cuphead. I'm just...
There's too much shit.
There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot of things.
You know what? We're not. We're just not because there's too much shit.
We're not playing Cuphead? That's what you... By the way, Rich, I will stand by your decision if that's your decision, all right? Give a specific time. 3 months? In 3 months we'll play Cuphead? No, because then there'll be more shit out. Chicken flavored chicken. We were talking earlier about adding more Euro-friendly streams. And I said if people really want streams during the day, I can stream myself cleaning up Legos. And it was half a joke, but people seem to be really okay with it, so... Really, it'll just force me to organize my Legos at home, which is, you know, always nice to have an excuse to do that. And yes, and Biscuit will be there. I know you guys like that.
I don't want him to be in range.
That is a good call, Rich. That is a smart and good call. Ooh, oh, Freeze actually doesn't hurt you that much.
It just seems mostly inconvenient.
Well, just it blocks you from using your super abilities, right? Like, you can still move and use your regular fire, but you just can't use any of your super abilities. Unless... Well, and you know that gets taken off if someone bounces off you, right?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Thinking was occurring.
Think away, Rich. You do your thinking, man. Put a GoPro on Biscuit. Oh, you got him. Oh, nice. Get the mad flank.
Flank against the exploding ice bucket, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit. Change plans.
Okay, change it up. All right, while you figure this out, I'm going to take a small bathroom break. Figure it out, Rich. I believe in you.
Oh, fuck. It still doesn't work. That might work. No, not... What do you... That's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to shoot that fucker. Ugh. Way to fuck up, Mario. Mario was supposed to shoot at the guy and blow the thing up, not run around to the other side of the wall. I was going to shoot that guy and then see if there was some better cover I could take back there once the thing had exploded. I think we're gonna be alright. You want health? Not great. Not... Yeah.
Oh. Hey, everybody. I'm back. If it's just Mario with an XCOM skin, I'll assume it's super fun. As we discussed earlier, it's actually a little bit more than that.
Very little.
As you see, like, what Rich is doing here with the dash attacks, the jumping, I think that this has a greater emphasis on movement. You jump off of your teammates, you dash into enemies, you jump on enemies. There's more cute little fun elements to this than in XCOM, and so I think it's different, is I guess what I'm saying. This would be much better with just Nintendo characters and no Rabbids. Fucking agree.
I like the Rabbids. What's the big deal?
I find them to be annoying.
Ah, they're like gremlins.
They're like gremlins?
They're like gremlins.
You know...
Little mischievous monsters. They're fine.
I will...
Suck it up.
I will accept that comparison. The only thing is they're not horrible demon monsters, which I like with the gremlins. I put Rabbids slightly below Minions on my things that I can't stand list. So I think Minions are worse, Rabbids are better, but not by much. Listen, Epic Jason, Critters is while a fine schlocky movie, Gremlins wins over Critters if we're just comparing movies. Oh, he needs to die, or else you die.
Yeah. I just want some way to get a bolt.
Oh, sure.
That would be ideal.
And you know, actually that...
Yes!
That is a small complaint of mine. Is, like, Peach has a hand grenade. It's a rubber duck hand grenade.
Yeah.
And Rabid Luigi has a missile launcher.
They're effectively the same thing?
No, they're a little bit different, but like, you know how in XCOM you could aim a grenade not at an enemy?
Yeah.
You could just aim it anywhere, so you could maybe blow up multiple enemies or blow up cover. Peach's grenade, you have to aim at an enemy.
So what you're saying is XCOM might have a little bit more depth?
XCOM might have a little bit.
Okay.
Which is fine, you know, like, and that's what I was saying earlier, where I thought, like, they made some sacrifices for the sake of simplicity that I don't necessarily like. about this.
But you like that it's simple.
I do like that it's simple overall,
Okay.
but that's a nitpick. That's just like a thing I found annoying, mostly because with Peach's grenade, I ran into a very specific situation where if I were able to place the grenade in between two, I'd be able to hit 2 people with a grenade. Instead, I could only hit 1, you know? So.
Very sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
To fuck were all these weapons when Bowser tried taking over the Mushroom Kingdom? These weapons only appeared when the Rabbid and Mario universe world congealed into one.
You know what I'm kind of shocked I haven't seen any of in this?
What?
Fireflower Mario. It would seem to make perfect sense.
Oh, yeah. His gun's not really a fire gun, I guess.
Well, just throwing fireballs like Fire Mario.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a bad point, Rich. Not a bad point at all.
Alright, Rabbid Mario's not doing it for me.
I concur. Chicken flavored chicken, this game is a good old time. This game is a fine old time.
Who's coming? Who do we want?
Or Frog Suit Mario. Yeah, well, you can't bring everything over, but that would be fun too. I mean, I'm not saying she's bad, but Luigi, you know, you get Luigi. That's always nice. Where are we? Anonymous says, last December, I made a resolution for 2017. No watching trailers for movies I know I'm going to see. It's made me enjoy movies much more. In my opinion... Oh, it's made me enjoy movies much more, in my opinion. Downside, I can't risk watching Nerd Crew until December. True dat. You know, I feel the same way, Anonymous. And it's not like it's not about ruining it for me. I just don't like if I know I'm going to see a movie, I don't care to see the trailer because I'm already sold on the movie before the trailer. So it's just like time I don't need to spend.